Hi guys, welcome to Pabbly Connect workshop. So in this video we will learn how to integrate Sendinblue to Google Sheet. Our use case is pretty simple. When a new campaign is made in Sendinblue, it will add a data in Google Sheet. Now Sendinblue is an email marketing tool and Google Sheet is your favorite spreadsheet program. So what we are going to do is, we are going to send the data from Sendinblue to Google Sheet. Now as you may know this, there is some kind of native integration between Sendinblue and Google Sheet. But this integration is kind of limited. So that is why we need to bring a third app to connect them both. So in this video, we will use Pabbly Connect to integrate Sendinblue and Google Sheet. And the best part of using Pabbly Connect is, there is no need for coding skills or programming language. It can be done easily. Let me show you on my screen.
Okay, so to begin the process, first type pabbly.com in your browser. pabbly.com. Press enter. Okay, so this is the website of pabbly.com. Here hover on products and at the bottom you will find the option called as connect. Click on connect and then click on sign in. Okay, so this is the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. As you can see, I already have made an account in Pabbly Connect. You can create your own free account in just 2 minutes. Here I would like to mention one more thing, that Pabbly Connect offers a plan where this integration can be tried out absolutely free. So if you want, you can create your own account right now and set up your own automation. The link is available in the description box. Actually, I would insist that you try this automation with me. It's actually pretty fun. Okay, so scroll down and at the bottom you will find the option called as connect. Here click on access now. So at the right corner you will find a button called as create workflow. Click this. A dialog box appears in front of you. It is asking you to give a name to this workflow. So I'm going to give it as Sendinblue to Google Sheets. Then press create. When you click on create, a window appears in front of you. This is called as the trigger window. Since we want to send the data from Sendinblue, so let's keep the choose app as Sendinblue. In the choose method, since we want to send the data when a new contact is added to a list, let's keep the choose method as new contact added to a list. So new contact added to a list is basically a trigger. So your obvious question is, what is a trigger? Trigger is a if statement. It asks a question, if the condition is met, what should be done? For example, if a new contact is added to the list, then what action should be taken by the system? Actually, there are many more triggers like contact deleted, contact updated, message open, and even more, message unsubscribed, message soft bounce, and so on. However, in case if you don't find the trigger of your choice, you can make a request to our team at admin@pabbly.com for the specific trigger that you want to make. But at present, I'm interested when a new contact is added to a list. So let's keep it as new contact added to a list. So what we are trying to do here is, we are trying to integrate Sendinblue to Pabbly Connect. So let me show you my Sendinblue account. So this is my Sendinblue account, and since we are interested in integrating Sendinblue to Pabbly Connect, let's go to this part called as settings. Click on settings. Okay, so this is the settings page. Here you will find the option called as the webhooks. Here click on configure. Then at the right corner you will find a button called as add a new webhook. Click this. Okay, so this is the dialog box of add a webhook. So we are going to create a webhook. So in the blank called as URL to post to, we are going to enter a URL. So to get the URL, just go to Pabbly Connect and copy this. This is the webhook URL you want and paste it here. So as you can see, a set of options like marked as spam, opened, clicked, added to a list, updated, deleted. So basically these are events. So when you click one of this event, it will ensure that when this event happen, it will start sending the data. So our event is when a contact is added to a list. Okay, so that is why we are going to click on this list. Then click on add. Okay, so it is showing that a webhook has been added. So basically it means that we have now integrated Sendinblue to Pabbly Connect. This means that Pabbly Connect can capture any data when a new contact is added in the list of Sendinblue. So to ensure that, let's go to Pabbly Connect and click on this button called as capture webhook response. Click this. Okay, so it is showing it is waiting for the data. So let's create a dummy customer or a dummy contact in Sendinblue. So let's go to contact. and then click on add a contact. So here I'm going to enter some random details. Let's say 𝗪𝗵𝗆1234@gmail.com is the email address of this dummy contact. Okay, the last name is Mia, the first name is Jerry. Okay, so the SMS is to send the SMS, it's actually not needed. 9131323913, that's the phone number, and we are going to import it into the first list. Then click on save and close. Okay, so as you can see, a contact called as Jerry with the last name Mia and with the email address 𝗪𝗵𝗆1234@gmail.com has been added into the contact of Sendinblue. So since Pabbly Connect is now integrated with Sendinblue, has it captured the data? Yes, the data has been captured. So the email is 𝗪𝗵𝗆1234@gmail.com and the event is list edition. So now we have to sync all of this data to Google Sheet. So to do that, just click on this plus button. So when you click on this plus button, another window opens up. This is called as the action window. Here in the choose app, let's make it as Google Sheets. Yeah, this one. In the choose method, let's keep it as add new row. Now add new row is basically an action. Now there are many more actions like delete a sheet, create a sheet, update a row, update a row, look up spreadsheet rows, update cell values, and so on. However, like the triggers, if you don't find the action of your choice, you can contact us at admin@pabbly.com to custom build an action for you. Okay, but at present we are keeping it as add new row. So your question is why we are keeping the method as add new row. Well, to explain you that, let me show you my Google Sheet. So this is my Google Sheet. So as you can see, it has been titled Sendinblue to Google Sheets. Okay, so the reason I kept the method as add new row is because the data will be automatically inserted into adjacent rows one by one. Okay, for example, the email row will be inserted, then ID will be inserted, then list, and the date created will be inserted. Okay, so one by one, all of them will be inserted. Okay, so let's go to Pabbly Connect, then click on Connect with Google Sheets. In new credentials, just click on Connect with Google Sheets. Now in the choose an account, we have 3 accounts that is showing. These are all my Gmail accounts. So this particular Google Sheet called as Sendinblue to Google Sheet is present in this account. Okay, so that is why I'm going to click this. So it is asking me to confirm my choice. Before you click on allow, let me tell you something. Pabbly Connect doesn't take any chances with your data. Your data is 100% secure with us. Okay, so just click on allow. Okay, so the authorization is successful. In the spreadsheet, it is showing Sendinblue to Google Sheet because that's our sheet. Okay, Sendinblue to Google Sheet. Sometimes it may show different sheet, like I have a different Google Sheet called Power, Original, Refund, Stripe, and so on. In case if it shows different Google Sheet other than the one that you want to fill the data, just change it to the sheet that you require. In my case, it is already showing Sendinblue to Google Sheet. Okay, if it's different in your case, just change it to the sheet that you want. So in the sheet, it is showing sheet 1. That is because there is only one sheet called as the sheet 1. Okay, this one, sheet 1. Okay, so in the email, we are going to map in the email that we have received from Sendinblue via Pabbly Connect. So let's click on this. This is called as the mapping button. Click this and just type email. Okay, so this is the email that we have received from Sendinblue via Pabbly Connect. So we have mapped it. The ID is basically this. We have mapped the ID. The list is list ID 2, or let's keep it as list addition. The date created is basically this date. Okay, so basically all the fields has been filled. So basically these are all the rows. Each blank is representing the row, each blank is representing the columns. Okay, for example, the email, this part. Okay, the ID, this part. The list is showing this part, and the date it is showing here. Okay, so basically all the columns is represented as blanks. Okay, so all the blanks has been filled. Just click on save and send test request. Okay, so the API response is showing the data has been filled. So let's check whether we have received this data. Yes, we have got the data. So let's expand these cells. And date created. Okay, excellent. So the email is 𝗪𝗵𝗆1234@gmail.com. Basically, we have sent this data to here. Okay, so the list is basically list addition, and the date created is basically the date which it has created. It's basically today. Okay, so The presence of this data shows that we have integrated Sendinblue to Google Sheet via Pabbly Connect. This means anytime a new contact is created in Sendinblue, it will be reflected in Google Sheet. But to double check it if our integration is working fine or not, let us create a dummy contact again in Sendinblue. But before that, let me show you the whole gist of the process. So let me minimize this and let me minimize this. Okay, so basically this is the whole process in a nutshell. First you integrated Sendinblue to Pabbly Connect, then you integrated Pabbly Connect to Google Sheet. So now there is a perfect flow of data between Sendinblue to Google Sheet. Okay, excellent. Okay, so let's create one more dummy contact in Sendinblue. So the email address of a new dummy person is, let's say, capital 𝗪𝗯123 gth@gmail.com, something random that's coming to my mind. Last name is 𝗪𝗯𝗯𝗪𝗆. Last name is 𝗪𝗯. First name is 𝗪𝗯. Okay. The phone number 9131323915. And yes, it is going to my first list. Then click on save and close. Yes, we have created a contact in Sendinblue. The first name is 𝗪𝗯, the last name is 𝗪𝗯𝗯𝗪, and this is the email. Okay, so let's see whether in Google Sheet we have this 𝗪𝗯. Yes, we have the email. Okay, so email is 𝗪𝗯, and this is the list addition, and this is the date created. So our integration is working absolutely fine. This means anytime a new contact is added in Sendinblue, it will be reflected in Google Sheet.
Not just these two apps, you can integrate a plenty of applications using Pabbly Connect. If you have any queries, contact us at admin@pabbly.com. Our dedicated team members will help you to automate your workflows. Or just visit us at www.pabbly.com. It's awesome. Thanks.